Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the Ninbits podcast. I swear I'm recording this time. I'm totally recording. Please. Okay, I'm recording. Everything's recording.
Yeah, we
Troubleshooting,
didn't have any technical problems or anything on the first try, so yeah, it's all good.
troubleshooting will be the end of this podcast. Anyway, thankfully the podcast started off. We just talked for like a minute before I noticed.
Yeah,
So that's
thank
fine.
goodness, because I'd have probably raged all over my room here if we would have gone through the whole episode. Y'all, you know what, Eric? We didn't record any of this.
Oh man, that would have been funny. Well, it would have been funny for a. It would have been funny. Speaking
Yep.
later on, probably. They
Yeah,
were like, oh man,
yeah, I
remember
was gonna
that
say.
time? Remember that time we didn't record the podcast and you lost your shit? You didn't talk to me for like a week, but it was
Oh
funny,
God,
wasn't
dude.
it?
I think what did we end up doing? I think we ended up I had like audio, so then on my phone recorded, so we had to like mash it in and mesh it in all weird. I don't know. It was the worst time ever for that one. I can't even remember what episode that was.
Well, that was me all the time. That's what I had to be doing every time. That was me
Ugh.
doing it all the time, doing those
And
podcasts by
it was such a pain for you until you discovered this new recording system. So I'm glad you did.
yes, because it was pure hell. Recording the podcast,
Hmm.
like lining up everything perfectly was annoying. It
Hmm.
took a while. That's why I had to make clap noises so I could kind of figure out what it was.
Hmm.
And even that didn't work because I don't know if it was your audio or my audio that kept fucking up.
One of them would slow down or speed up compared to the
Yeah,
other.
I don't know if it's the frequency we're recording at or something like that. But and the point is that even when I tried, I had to cut I had to cut your part just so it would line up.
Yep.
Yeah, that was really difficult.
Pain in the ass
Yeah,
for
but
you at least.
well, yeah, I'm the one who edits all the podcasts. I'm the one who uploads the video and whatnot.
Yep.
So yeah. Anyway. Eric, tell me you're borrowing wig again or whatever.
Alrighty. So I feel like I'm having a deja vu right now. Just kidding. So at work, school, homework, and then me and you have been playing Overwatch, which has been way funner when you play with someone else compared to playing it by yourself. When I was playing it by myself, I was get super bored and I just would never play. Really. I mean, I think what I think I was at level 20 when I started up again, and now that we've played a little bit, I'm up to level 22, and that was just what from 3 sessions or less, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, so that was, I mean, I leveled up a lot just for playing a few sessions. But aside from that, it was even fun when one of our other buddies joined in for just a bit. But I didn't really get on the voice chat on that one because my voice chat was effing up the whole entire time. So that was kind of a lame thing. But I figured out what the problem was, and it's my damn PS3, PS4 controller. So at least I know my headphones are okay. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to record what I'm doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Paper Mario. I've been playing Paper Mario as well. And I was telling you earlier that it's a long game. And the reason I know it's a long game is because I only have one star, which is a red star. And I think there's like a total of 6 big stars, grand stars, if you will. And the reason for that is because you have to do a lot of trace back or re-steps. Have to go back to a whole bunch of other stages and revisit them to figure out what you have to go ahead and do next, or find a missing toad, so then that toad can open up the gate to this place and blah blah. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And aside from that, that's really the only things that I've been doing so far. How about you?
Well, actually, I was gonna ask you about Color Splash.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What are your thoughts so far? What are your thoughts on the game, like in general?
In general, there's just a lot of extra necessities that I wish weren't there. Like I said earlier, and I'm still trying to get used to them, is the whole attack system. Way too many steps to just launch one attack. I mean, it gets to the point where I'm scrolling through so many cards just to find the card that I want. Even I know that there's a sort button, and even when I sort them, it still takes forever. And if you take too long to find the card you want to use to attack, for example, I was fighting some shy guys, and while I'm looking through the cards, one of the shy guys decided to just randomly attack me while I was trying to figure out what card I wanted to choose, and he
Huh?
stole one of my cards. I was
Jeez.
like, I got so pissed because he stole an item card too from me. So But the good news is once you beat him, you get the card back if, and that's a maybe because it says successfully obtained card back. So that could mean that it's possible to lose the card indefinitely as well.
Mm. Okay, so question about that. Did you try the band settings?
Yeah, you told me about that last time,
Yeah.
and it only eliminated one step.
Oh, okay. So is there not an option in which you can look at all your cards on the gamepad?
There is. You're absolutely right, and that actually makes it faster. The only thing is, so what I do is I've been playing this from either the couch or from bed. So with that being said, I don't. Well, my wifey's watching TV. I'm on the gamepad already, using it as a first screen.
Mm. But so is there not a way to look at all your cards at the same time?
What was that? Say that again.
Is there not a way to look at your cards all at the same time on the gamepad?
Yeah, they're all on this at the same time, but you got to scroll. So you have to keep swiping to the right to get to the far left of where all the cards are at. And like I said, you can sort them, and it starts the first set of cards are all item cards, followed by character cards like Koopa cards, Shy Guys, etc. Followed by colorless cards, so cards you have to actually draw in or color in, and then
Okay.
followed by cards that are colored in.
Well, no. Like what I mean, are there no not all displayed on screen at the same time?
No, they're not all at the
I-
same time. You have to scroll through all of them.
Is there no way to do it?
There's no way to do it. You have to scroll. I mean, let's put it this way: they show about
Ah,
six at a time. So
okay.
as you're scrolling, it's like a roulette. So you have to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling until you get to the cards set of cards you want.
Ah, okay. That sounds annoying.
Yeah, it is pretty annoying. That's what takes me so. Aside from having to do that and then confirming the card you want to choose and then blah 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 and then you go through all that other bunch of steps.
All right. But enough negative comments about that game. Tell me, what's a positive thing you can say about it?
It's got a nice storyline so far. It's got very witty content as well. So I do chuckle at some of the jokes that are made on there.
Mm.
So that's one thing that I've been liking. I like the art style. I've always liked Paper Mario since the first game. So yeah, that's what I like about it so far. And I like that it is long. I just don't like that I have to go in and backtrack so much to make
Mm.
it a long game.
Okay. Well, maybe you'll enjoy it as you go along. Maybe you'll end up hating it. I heard a lot of good things,
Yeah,
specifically the writing and the graphics. But
yeah,
again,
exactly.
I haven't played it yet. I don't have the
Mhm.
money. I use money for something else. You already know what that is. That
I
anyway.
already know.
Yeah. Well, I guess up for my week. I finished Batman Arkham Origins, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah, for
Okay.
PS3. Again, I
Mhm.
was in the last part of the game. It was like 2 hours to finish it off.
Mhm.
You started off outside Arkham and you just had to infiltrate it. You had to make all the
Mhm.
way in. You had to fight some inmates. Not. It was a bit of a tough job since I haven't played Batman for months.
So
Oops,
you
excuse
got
me.
to relearn the controls again, so to speak.
A bit. It didn't take a. It wasn't a lot. I did die a few times though,
Hmm.
so as it may happen. And then you had to fight a boss battle. You had to fight. I don't care about the spoilers about this game. I'm gonna be honest here. It's a mediocre game at best. Like, there's a few things wrong with it. Like, how can I say this? Like the main Batman controls feel right,
Hmm.
but I don't know. The encounters feel a little repetitive because it's very. It follows a pattern, a very obvious pattern,
Hmm.
which is like you find some enemies and then you get into a room and then there's a bunch of enemies that you gotta take down stealthily. And
I hate stealth though. You already know me and stealth
yeah,
don't get
I mean
along.
the combat's really fun. I mentioned this months ago, and you basically you punch a guy, you can switch to another guy. It's very seamless.
Uh
It's
huh.
very easy, and they introduce more mechanics in which like there's guys with shields. You gotta stun them and toss them away, and then just jump to another guy who's about to punch you. You gotta watch out for
Hmm.
counters. You gotta watch out for attackers with knives,
Hmm.
which have different ways to show you they're coming for you, and you can't counter those. You gotta dodge in.
Oh, okay.
And of course, there's big guys that you gotta stun before they attack you or to like destroy their lower a lot of your health. Like you gotta hit them super hard. Like
Hmm.
you gotta do like a cave swipe and then you gotta punch this numerous times. Like you start punching, just press square. You just press it over and over, and Batman starts punching super hard. And like the super fast, like you just hear the punches go and your combo multiply keeps going up.
Oh, okay. So you said okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, the okay the stealth scenes. There are not that many about. There are not too many of them They're called Predator, the Predator sections.
Okay.
Again, basically because I don't know if you're the Predator. I guess that's what they're trying to say. And you start
Mm.
hunting everyone, and like you don't kill them obviously. You just knock them
Right.
out, and then other people like go to that spot. Where is the Batman? And by the way, I'm standing right by the band, and almost literally out of the band, and they're looking right in that spot, like no, they don't
Oh
see
my
me.
God. Jeez.
It's that kind of AI.
Yeah.
The moment you
Yeah.
go outside the main box, it's the moment like you're out of their sight. It's really easy. Like, you can
Oh.
just go into the band, you just wait till they do charge to the body. They turn around, you just go behind them, you knock them out. It's really easy though. I would try to make it interesting and end up getting myself killed.
Hmm.
So that happens a lot. And then the final battle, you have to fight Bane, who's this super intelligent asshole. You know, the Mexican wrestler.
Yeah.
And you
The one
have
with the
this,
mask.
yeah, you have this battle, and then you kill him. Okay, in this is the story when you meet the Joker. And so the Joker, you don't kill the Joker, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna make him kill someone, and he basically makes you kill Bane, and Bane
Hmm.
is on it. He's in on it. He's like, either I die or you kill the Joker. And what he does, it's basically like he stops Bane's heart,
Hmm.
and he restarts it with chuck gloves that he got from an enemy.
Hmm.
So like because the Joker isn't sitting in an electric chair, like if he Bane dies, I mean, Joker survives. If Bane, like, if Batman kills Bane, it's the only way to make the Joker survive.
Right. Okay. That
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
that happened, and then Batman revives it, and the final battle is a hallway scene, a Predator section, really easy by the way, where you have to push Bane into electric fences, and that's basically. And then you go up and you have one battle. You kind of meet with Commissioner Gordon, and then you meet with the Joker, which is this
Hmm.
part. It's very. I guess they're trying to be super subtle, saying you start beating up Jokers, like, come on, you can kill me now. Now's your
Hmm.
time. And it's just this kind of quick time event,
Okay.
and you just knock it out, and you switches off. The game is over, and then it starts you in the bridge and saying, Master Bruce, you should come home for Christmas dinner because it's happening Christmas and whatnot.
Uh
And like, no, no, Alfred, I gotta go deal with sun stuff.
huh.
And that's basically you trying to complete the game, and you get the final ending. But I said, fuck this, because the ending credits were like 20 minutes.
Uh huh.
Oh god, they were long, long credits. Man, you have no idea.
Like, how long did it take?
20 minutes. I just
Like,
started to.
like, no, but like, are you serious, or
I'm
I thought you were just kidding,
well. I want to say I'm kidding, but I
but you're
probably
not.
I'm hopefully kidding. I'm probably gonna check it out at some point, but I will tell you. And of course, I've been playing Overwatch.
Oh yeah, well, of
But that being
course.
said, I know you've been saying nice things about Overwatch, but I want to bitch.
Okay, go ahead,
I want to bitch a
please,
little bit.
please,
Okay,
because we only heard good stuff about it, so I would really want to hear your opinion.
okay, so I like Overwatch.
Uh huh.
Let's be fair. Okay, by the way, the Batman Arkham Origins credits are 20 minutes.
They really are? I thought you were
Yes.
just kidding, dude.
Nope. I'm looking at the credits thing right here. It's 20
Oh
minutes.
Jesus.
So here we have like ending, final cuts, and then credits, 34 minutes. So like the ending is just you beating Joker up and just kind of dealing with the final cutscene. So yeah,
Mm.
they're that long. Cutscenes 20 minutes.
Jeez.
So yep. Don't play more Batman games. Anyway, right, Overwatch. So here's the thing. Everything seems to be working out fine normally, but I don't know what's going on right now with Blizzard or BattleNet or whatever.
Uh huh.
But it's been in. It's probably Sony's fault because it's been happening on PS4 that I keep getting disconnected,
Yeah.
and it's been happening more often nowadays, like lately.
Well, you saw that happened to me a few times too. The whole when we were playing.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it's a normal thing. I went on Twitter multiple times. It happened last night, and it happened today as well.
Oh, so when you were playing today, it happened again?
Yes, it happened again. Like I had played and I kind of just got bored, and I just went off on my own. I was like, okay, I might play again because I was checking my phone and whatnot. And well,
Uh
I wanted to start and it didn't happen. Like error whatever LC 200 whatever, and I
huh.
couldn't play. I couldn't play.
Well, that's annoying as hell.
Yeah, and I went on Twitter, and apparently it's a common thing. People are having that same problem.
Yep. Remember, I told you too that I went on Twitter after that to check it out myself.
Yeah,
After we were playing a few times and they kept doing that over and over to us, I was like, I gotta check this out on Twitter.
and you did find
See
something
what's
like
going
that,
on.
didn't you?
Yep, I found a lot of it.
Yeah, which is
It
strange.
was I forgot what the area code was. It's area code. The area code. It was like LC202, I think is what it was. Isn't
Yeah,
it sad that I remember what it is?
yeah.
That's so many times we saw it.
Yeah, and then on the Overwatch Reddit, which because I went to Reddit just to find out what the hell was going on, a lot of people were
Uh huh.
complaining about it. I'm like, okay, so it's not just me. I'm glad. I'm glad it wasn't just me disconnecting over and over because I'm really far from my freaking Wi-Fi signal.
Right.
So yeah, that was good. And of course, I mean, I would have to complain about the matchmaking of this game.
The matchmaking. What about it?
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but the levels seem very all over the place whenever
Uh
we're
huh.
being connected. I don't know because we're too good and we're actually too good supposedly, and we get connected with people with higher levels. I mean, if
Yeah,
someone
because
has a
we
higher,
saw a lot of people with pretty high levels. You're
yeah,
right.
I seen level 70s, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. And of course, there's people who, I mean, this is just a general Overwatch complaint. This is not a game where you can solo. You cannot solo this game. You
No.
need your team members to win.
Yeah.
That being said, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm super amazing in every match I do, but I like to think I'm like decent.
Yeah, you are, and so am I. I would like to
Yeah,
think I'm
you're.
decent.
Yeah, I said no, you're more. I can say you do your job. You're good with that bastion, because
Yep.
I mean, believe it or not, there are bad bastions. They're
There's a
bad
lot
bast.
of bad
Yeah, there's a
bastions,
lot of
and
bad
it
bastions.
pisses me off.
Yeah, and then we had the people who, like, we had offensive mercies. I've seen a few actually. It's really funny to, if you think about it, but it gets annoying if there's no healer.
Yeah.
And then like, there's people who don't do their job correctly. Like I try to go protect the point, and no one backs me up. Like whenever I'm Reinhardt,
Oh, those are always fun, huh?
it's not fun. Like no one likes to choose tank. By the way,
Nope.
no one likes to use a tank. I like Reinhardt though. Like I get really good. Like kind of they get too close to me, and I just ram them in the
Hmm.
wall and kill them. So yeah, and I can get. I even got. I finally got my a few game plays the game.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got two so far, and I recorded them because I don't know. Well, that was fun, but I mean I don't know. It's just a thing. People don't like to follow the system because if you follow the system, it works. It actually works.
Yeah.
So you know. Also on level 22 now. So
Oh, did you make it to 22 already? You
yeah,
caught
I
up
need
to
to make
me?
it. Yeah, I need to make it to 25. I really want to check out the competitive thing
Uh-huh.
to see what it's like, to see how bad I get destroyed. Maybe there's a lot more people there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm kind of afraid now. But yeah, that's been my week, and well, I'll probably say this at the end of the podcast, but yeah, that's been really it.
Yeah.
And I suppose that's really it when it comes to our weeks, right?
Yeah,
Anything
that's
else?
pretty much it.
Anything else you gotta add?
No, aside that, I've been having a lot of fun with Overwatch lately. Have you played what's it called, that special for the Halloween that they have going on right now?
A bit, a little bit.
Yeah,
Again, I need to play like with you or someone else because playing with other people is kind of eh.
it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's not too fun.
Right.
But maybe we should play a few matches of that after this.
Hmm.
Let's see what happens. In any
Yeah.
case, right. In any case, it's time to move into the news.
Yeah.
There or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You ever seen stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
Well, have you ever seen Pikachu dressed like Mario?
No, until recently.
Yes, because there's merchandise for the Mario Pikachu crossover coming out in Japan. Plushies,
Yep.
cases, keychains, Pokemon cards. I mean, actual Pokemon cards, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And Hanafuda, even the Hanafuda cards.
Yep.
So this is clearly Nintendo Pokemon Company joint, a joint event.
Yep.
So what do you think? This is clearly coming to the West. Maybe not the Hanafuda cards, but you can buy those on Amazon, by the way.
Right.
You're interested in those. But yeah, yeah, that's interesting. I'm actually not sure why it's happening now of all times. I'm actually surprised it took this long.
You know what? You're right. I'm actually surprised it did take this long. You would have thought this would have been several years ago.
Well, then again, I don't think Nintendo really does crossovers with like their merchandise, do they?
No, you're right. They really don't. So that kind of explains why.
So yeah, this might be a the first event. That means there might be more coming.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, if I say you should wait it out a bit, like kind of measure, because I mean they're coming next year, I believe.
Hmm.
So kind of wait it out, see if they get popular enough. Maybe they're coming to the states, and maybe you can get in, so you don't have to use a lot of money if you're interested.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. In other strange news, the NES Classic, it's not gonna be able to be pre-ordered at GameStop.
Which is freaking bullshit.
Yeah, so first come, first serve. You're gonna have to get up really early, just like them amiibos.
And get yeah. Jesus Christ, I hated doing that. By the way,
I never did that, so eh.
I did. It was annoying.
I never got into amiibo super hard like you did, which saved
Not
me a
because I
lot.
fell off that bandwagon now too. Because I don't do it as much as I used to do it.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't really have the money to do it.
No, that's exactly what happened. Otherwise, I probably would have been sucked into it. So I'm kind of glad I didn't.
So yeah, that's the thing. Good thing you sold your amiibos before, like they got super cheap.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
So yeah. So
I made
yeah.
$300 out of just the holy amiibos or the holy trinity as they called it back then.
hmm So yeah, if you want an NES Classic, well, you're gonna have to get up really early,
Uh-huh.
depending how many they're gonna sell, obviously.
Yeah, that's true. Hmm.
So actually, I'm actually hoping they have a good stock of it. I like to think they will do. They will have it.
Hmm.
You know, it doesn't hurt to hope.
But then again, we're talking about Nintendo.
I guess, but it's not like they really. I mean, it's not like they did it on purpose with the amiibo. To be
No,
fair.
but they always underestimate though. Like I think this is going to be a huge thing. They're appealing to the young and to the older audience, and I think they're gonna underestimate it once again. They're gonna get hit hard with sellouts everywhere.
They're probably gonna have a lot, which is why we don't have pre-orders. I like the last, but I'd like to
I hope
think.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Eric, have you ever
Hmm.
played Rayman?
I have played a few of them. Yes, a few of
I
their
mean,
games.
the original Rayman though, like the one for the PS1.
No, not that I can recall. No.
Yeah, it's the 2D version. Like Rayman is really huge on the screen. I believe the version also came out for the DSi and the
Okay.
3DS.
Hmm.
I know you ever bought that game.
No.
All right, well, Michel Ancel, not Michael, he found a long lost ROM of Rayman for the SNES.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he posted like two pictures to Instagram. It was one of the ROM itself, which is the huge chip that he inserted into the SNES,
Hmm.
or yes, the European SNES, and of course we have the gameplay itself. It's just one screenshot, but it's clearly Rayman.
Yeah, and it's clear it's pixelated, and I think that would have had a pretty huge success if it ever did come out.
Yeah, because it looked good. I don't know,
It
maybe
did.
maybe it ran like crap because it was on the SNES. Because remember, this game came out on the PS1.
But it's not the same game, is it? Because it looks more pixelated than the PS1 version. Or is that just
Perhaps,
me?
maybe it's apparently a complete version if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe he'll dump the ROM. We can check it out.
Hmm.
Actually, curious about it.
Yeah.
I never actually played in all Rayman, so it will be interesting to play this
Hmm.
ROM, even if it's probably might be incomplete because I saw the picture of the gameplay itself, and the sprite for Rayman looked weird. I don't know if you noticed.
I did. He looked way weird.
Yeah, he looked. I don't know if it was incomplete. I like.
Hmm.
So yeah. So yeah. Hopefully, Mr. Ansel releases the ROM online.
Hmm.
Not like he really has a lot of. Actually, I wish he hadn't made this public and just released it online.
Yeah.
Now Ubisoft might be on his ass about it.
Yeah.
All right. So Eric, Are you still having fun with Mario Maker?
I play it every once in a while, just uh, when I'm bored, I guess is what you. But I've never been the creator. I think I've told you before. I'm more of a person that looks for good levels.
Well, Would you be up for Mario Maker for 3DS if it had new curses?
If it did, yeah, I would be up for it.
Well, then Mario Maker for the 3DS, it's adding challenges for the curses.
Mm-hmm.
I know you saw the video.
I did.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, they had challenges like don't jump, or killed only the fire flowers, or make all the ghosts follow you to the goal. Stuff like that. Just kind of adding challenge and giving you more of a reason to give a crap. I mean, it sounds interesting. It also sounds fun to try out at least.
Yeah, it's worth a shot, right?
I mean, I don't think you're gonna have a lot of fun not jumping.
Exactly.
I mean, your first instinct when playing Mario is jump.
That's always everybody's first instinct in most games, really.
Yep. I mean, but if you're not a Mario Maker fan, that's fine. You can always try something else Nintendo related, like Fire Emblem.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like
Mm-hmm.
Fire Emblem, Eric?
You know that I got my first Fire Emblem game, and I didn't get super into it like I thought. I was hoping I was.
But you played through it a bit, and you would tell me. Actually, I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm going to ask you what happened to that.
I
You were.
beat it.
Oh, you bit it. You never
Mm-hmm.
told me you bit it.
Oh, that was a long time ago. I think maybe I just forgot. Yeah, I
Yeah.
beat it.
Oh, any thoughts about it?
Not really, dude. I just didn't. I wasn't too. To be honest with you, I can't remember what happened.
Oh
But
wow.
I was not that into it.
Jeez.
I just beat it because I bought it at that point, really.
All right. Well, if you're not a hidden like Eric, you're probably gonna like the Fire Emblem Awakening book that's now available. $25, and you get art, behind the scenes looks, storyboards of scenes. Like apparently every dialogue bit of the game,
Mm-hmm.
every partition that the game has. This is jam packed, and it's a hardcover. So this is pretty good if you like Fire Emblem Awakening.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to get it? You can likely get it on Amazon. So get it before it's too late because these things will get expensive if you don't.
Oh, hell yeah, they will.
Our books get expensive when they're releasing limited releases. So go
Mm-hmm.
get it. All right, so now we go into the Pokemon Corner, the tiny, really tiny Pokemon Corner. So first, I'm gonna bring up a bit of news about Pokemon Go. It updated. It fixed text. That's all it did. Moving on.
Wait, no, it didn't.
It fixed a bit of text, like some text. That's it. That's what they. Oh wait.
No.
Oh yeah, and there's also the Halloween event. The
I was like gonna
Halloween.
say, there's a lot of other stuff that it did.
Like I mean, I read the news and all I got was the Pokemon Go update and the Halloween release.
So it also color coded the eggs now. So instead of just how that all the eggs were just green in the game,
Yes.
I think if I'm not mistaken, the yellow ones are now 5K eggs. The
Yeah, and
green
the
ones
and
are
the and the purple ones will be 10 kilometers.
10Ks exactly. And then also the other thing that they changed is now the types. So now you can actually see what's a normal type and what's a poison type and the leaf and the grass type and stuff like that. So they changed that as well. And
Wait, what do
then
you mean?
just
Wait. What do you mean?
so, for example, before, if you were to encounter like a Pidgey, it's a normal type. You would just get like a little bonus catch medal that would appear on the top. Now it actually they changed up the medals to look like something, so now you can distinguish them between poison, psychic,
Okay,
fire,
okay. I see
exactly.
now.
And then just like you said, the other update was the whole Halloween thing, which I'm sure you'll go into details here next.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you got a few updates, and I guess the Halloween thing. And sure, you know more about
Mhm.
it than me. So what
Yeah,
can you tell me?
the Halloween thing based I like I first of all I think it's long overdue that they're starting some kind of
Event?
event. Yeah, it's so long overdue. So I'm really glad they're finally doing something. But so there's going to be an increase in ghost types. First of all,
You mean all three of
basic
them?
all three ghost types, all three of them. So obviously Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar.
Yep.
But they're also throwing in more Zubats, Golbats, Drowsies, and Hypnos.
Okay.
Now, on top of that, the other cool thing is that you'll you'll get 6 candies instead of the normal amount that you get from catching a Pokemon.
Okay. So yeah, the moment you say that, the moment I see what you mean, why it's long overdue. Events like this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how long has the game been released? It has been out.
It's been
What?
since June, if I'm not mistaken.
So that's what now? 4 months?
4 months.
Wow, I can't believe they took this long to have
That's
this
what
kind
I
of
was
event.
saying, dude.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
long overdue. And Buddy Pokemon will also now go ahead and get a boost as well. So instead of just one little measly piece of candy, you'll now get four. That is
Excellent. That's cool.
yeah, that is awesome, dude. That's gonna help out evolutions a lot better. And also from hatching eggs, you'll get a lot more candy as well. So overall, I'm just finally glad they're doing some kind of event.
Well, they'll likely have some people coming back, at least for the event.
Exactly, and that all starts. Today's the 25th as of this podcast that we're doing, but so the event starts tomorrow, the 26th, which is Wednesday, and I believe it's through November 1st, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's a week.
It's a whole week.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's good. All right, so and there's also another bit for the games. Yunichi Masuda on why Mega Evolutions were sidelined in Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Mhm.
He wanted to focus on the Simuls. There's really nothing to it. So for those people wondering why there's no more Mega Evolutions, that's it. Mega Evolutions are kind of sidelined, and they might come back. Maybe, but knowing Pokemon, they don't like bringing that stuff back. I think Pokemon is gonna start focusing on gimmicks a little bit more nowadays, like on future installments. So keep an eye out for that because it's likely gonna be the case.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, and I guess that's really it for news. I guess the next thing would be the releases. There's nothing good releasing, by the way.
Mm-mm.
I want to say that Shantae Half Genie Hero is coming out this before October ends, which is in a
Mhm.
week. But there's still no release date. It still says October 2016.
Oh God.
So yeah, man, I'm getting really worried about that game. I hope it's going well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy. Well, that being said, that's it for the news, and we're gonna go on a little break, and then we're gonna come back to the topic.
Alrighty, we'll be right back.
You know what the topic is, right, Eric?
No, I forgot.
Okay. Well, we'll done. We'll be back.
Just kidding.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye. Okay, everyone, welcome back. We're back.
Welcome back.
Yes, and it's ready. It's time. It's finally here. It's the Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo is telling us that they won't tell us anything else about it until 2017.
Fuckers.
Okay, okay, so let's start. It was finally revealed. It happened.
Dude, one of my friends called it too. He said it's gonna happen on Friday. He was off by one freaking day,
Well, I'm
but I
pretty sure.
was I was still impressed that he got it.
Well, I said it was happening in October, so
You did say
I
that.
called it too.
You did.
Yeah, I mean, I just figured it made sense that it would happen. Hello? Hello? Eric? Hello? Hello? You there?
Yep.
What happened?
Yeah, I've been here the whole time. I heard everything you said.
Yeah, I was trying to call you and like this call suddenly kind of went mute on my
That
end.
was weird. Yeah, no, I could hear everything you were saying, and I was responding back too.
Shit. Okay. Where was I? Uh, damn it, I forgot what I was.
My bad, dude. I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Huh. Okay. So basically, what I was saying is that DNX, the Switch.
The Switch has got an official
Yeah,
name now.
yeah, and I called it as well. That it was October. Yeah.
You did. I remember you saying that.
Yes, so that was good. It was really good. And it's finally revealed, and well, to be completely honest, we don't know much about it.
hmm
So what do we know? Here's what we know so far. It's a console. According to Nintendo, it's a console, but it's also a handheld.
Yep.
It's mostly a console, but you can take it on the go. You'll
Yep.
likely have lower resolutions for when you take it on the go, but that being said, you're still gonna get a much better deal many than any handheld. It's probably gonna look better than the Vita ever did.
Oh, heck yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
yeah. I think people are saying that it's gonna be a 720p screen, as far as I can tell, which is
Which is,
really
I
good.
was, you were just gonna say what I was gonna say. Exactly. That's really good.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna run at 60 FPS, but honestly, it doesn't really have to.
Right.
So it's gonna be likely gonna be 30. It's gonna
Right.
be so yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, we also know that it has a dock. We have no idea what the dock does. It likely does something, otherwise it wouldn't have it.
The only thing we know about the dock really is that it switches it from obviously from the tablet, if you will, to the TV. That's so far all we know, right?
Yes, yes, we do. It also we also have we also know about the Joy-Con controllers, which can be used in tangent with the console, off the console, or as
Yes.
two separate controllers,
Mm-hmm.
which is super neat.
Yep.
Options. It's always good to have options.
It always is. Exactly.
And of course, we know it's coming out in March 2017.
Yep. So we have a date, but that date's been there before, obviously.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good to know that it's not gonna be delayed in any way.
Exactly.
So we can look forward to it in 5 months. About
Yep.
soon, man. Soon enough,
It's
well,
almost here.
it's almost here indeed. But I suppose we can talk a bit about around the stuff. You know what I mean? We can talk a bit about what happened, the aftermath of the reveal, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, huh? I just realized I was supposed to have something more here. Whoops. That being said, there was a press release about it in the big, in like, in the website
Uh-huh.
on Nintendo's press site. I like how they release news and they write it all down as if they were a different source.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, you can. I mean, it's your one website. You can be as about as biased as you can ever be.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, we know that the Switch has an Nvidia chip, which is
Mm-hmm.
also, I believe, it's custom.
Yeah, that was confirmed as well,
Yes,
right?
and in fact, Nvidia themselves like released a statement, kind of
Oh,
putting it
that's
out.
right. They did.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
released a statement stating that, well, stating that they were openly on with the Switch.
They were on board with it. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, so it's gonna be significantly easier to port games to it
Mm-hmm.
because of the infrastructure of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's what they're saying. We also have the idea of the developers that are on top of the things.
Yes.
Yeah, for example, let's start with the most important one, Unreal 4,
Oh, dude.
which
Yeah.
is gonna make it easy for because I believe that's the thing where you can code to make the games and whatnot, but I believe that alone makes it easier to get the ports to the Switch.
Yes. That's what I've heard. Yes.
Yes, we also got developers like Front Software, creators of Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Soul
Mm-hmm.
Souls,
Soul Souls and Soul Souls.
yes, and Soul Souls too.
And so, yeah.
We have,
So many souls.
I mean, we have obviously have Capcom, we have Konami, we have Ubisoft. Was it Ubisoft?
I think it was Ubisoft.
Hmm. Well, we have Arxis, we had Atlas, obviously, Sega. So now we have the big companies. I mean, like EA, Activision. They're on it.
Mm-hmm. They're on board.
Yep, and a few other companies like Chunsoft, and we have Level 5, and in just to put out a few examples of the big ones that we know of so far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a much better support than the Wii U had.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, significantly more. It's good to know.
Well, and then even some people were on board with the Wii U at first, and then they kind of backed out at the last moment when they really saw how it was not going to be too successful, if you
Yeah,
recall.
I mean, it didn't help that you had to develop differently for the console.
Yeah, exactly. That's what really turned off a lot
Yeah,
of developers.
it's really hard to port games for it.
Hmm.
But not anymore. You got a screen and you got another screen.
No more excuses.
No, no more excuses. They can do it. I'm pretty sure they can. And
Yep.
okay, so and then we have investors apparently not impressed with the thing. but I see a lot of people making a comment of this, but this is normal. Because at first, like when something's revealed at first, investors are looking at it and they're thinking, "Is this what we want?"
Yeah, until they get their hands on it. I
Yeah.
mean, the Wii is a good example of that.
Hmm.
The original Wii, of course.
Wii and the Wii U as well did the same.
Yeah.
And the Wii U did have enough good sales at first, and you know, stocks did increase for a little bit until
Yep.
the inevitable fall. It fell so hard, man.
Oh, I did, dude. Poor. I felt bad for it.
Yeah, and then we had the bad things, like for example, some developers not wanting to develop for it because they're going for the wait and see approach, like Gearbox. But I mean, to be honest, I don't care much for Gearbox.
Right.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you playing Overwatch?
Nope.
Huh.
I think you're hearing my phone vibrate.
Okay, I hear clicking. Like, what the hell is that sound?
Oh, no, no, no. Because my phone is vibrating like crazy.
Ah, okay. All right. So Gearbox doesn't want to get games, but I mean, other than Borderlands and
Hmm.
Battleborn, I really don't care to be
Hmm.
perfectly honest.
No, neither do I, dude. Especially Battleborn,
Yeah. Also, we got a confirmation that Skyrim and NBA 2K17 are not confirmed.
which is weird, but
Well,
okay.
it's not exact. It's not exactly weird. Let's be fair. The console's not out. Also,
Okay,
it,
yeah, good point.
okay.
It's not out
So
yet.
I see a few people saying, "Oh man, see, they're not getting the games." But here's the thing: both games are coming out this year. I believe NBA 2K17 already came out. I believe it already came out, right?
Right, yes, it did.
And Skyrim, the definitive edition, it's coming out this week, I think.
I don't know about that one.
It's either this week or next week, I believe.
Hmm.
It's gonna be coming out. So if they confirm it, people are going to wait for the Switch version of it.
Oh, of course.
So of course they have to. I mean, they didn't deny it. They didn't say it's not coming out. They just say we're not talking about it right now.
Yeah, they're not wanting to talk about it right now.
Yes,
Exactly.
because
So obviously that doesn't mean it's not going to come out, but it doesn't mean it's coming out either.
yes. So here's the thing. I'd like to believe that's the reason they haven't confirmed it, and it's also the reason why Switch itself has not gotten more news. It's not getting news through 2017 because they want to sell their stock in Wii U. They want to sell more of the games in it, like Color Splash, and they want to sell the 3DS games, obviously,
Yeah, it
like
makes sense.
Mario Maker, Pokemon Sun and Moon. They want to get
Hmm.
they want to get a few good sales to add to the NES Classic. So it makes total sense that they're not gonna
It
talk about it.
does. Hmm.
So for those naysayers out there saying that they're not gonna why they don't reveal it, that's the reason. It's a business.
There you have it. That's why.
It's a business strategy, and that makes sense.
Yep.
All right, and of course now, okay, let's focus on us now. We've gone through a lot of the news, so let's go
Mm.
through our bit. What do you think, Eric? Like, give me
Dude,
like, okay, hold on. So tell me,
mm,
okay, so you had your thoughts at first about the Switch when it was revealed,
mm,
but now you had
yes.
you had time to calm down to let it sink in. Tell me, what are your overall thoughts of the Switch?
Dude, I'm still pretty excited for it. I really am. I mean, my first thought process is I think I told you, um, with the Wii U, I have had I wanted to take it with me to other places. But the only problem with that is it's so big, it's bulky, it's
Take the whole
inconvenient,
thing.
right? Because you have to. Yeah, I have, and I do. I put it in my backpack and I take the whole thing with me, and then like I'll just take it out and I'll just start playing it. And after I find a plugin, obviously. So this is already going to make it more convenient for me. Plus the graphics are going to be a lot better.
Hmm.
Um, but overall, dude, I'm really excited about it. I've had enough time to think about it already, obviously, but I'm still really stoked about it, and I can't wait for it to actually come out. Um, the whole concept of how easy it is to take it out of the stand or the dock or whatever you want to call it and take it with you wherever you want. I mean, I wish it was that easy to where they show in the commercial or the trailer, I should say, um, people meeting up with other people and then start playing. Obviously, that's not going to be the case. I don't know enough people that are going to grab this.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
prove me wrong, Nintendo. I hope a lot of people grab it so then I can play around with them. But I'm sure if I start taking it to work and showing it off, more people are probably going to get
Yeah, people will
interested
be
in it and want to
interested.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's that? Oh, it's a new Nintendo Switch console. Oh man, how much was that? Oh, 250, hopefully. And then boom,
Okay,
there you go. Other people start buying it.
okay. So we're gonna go get down into price in a bit. We're gonna. This is obviously gonna be
Mm,
predictions, but I suppose I have to give you my thoughts on it, huh?
mm.
All right. So first, obviously, I was
Sure, please.
super
Hmm.
excited on it about it. But that being said, I kind of gone back a little bit and kind of started thinking a bit about it a little bit more. I mean, I'm holding my
Hmm.
excitement back because I want to learn more about it. Not because I'm not
Sure.
gonna get it, because I'm definitely gonna get it regardless.
Right.
I mean, for example, one of the concerns that I hear about, and it's not much for me, it's the battery life.
Ooh, you're right. I do remember that concern as well. Yes,
Yes,
I
I
agree.
mean, I'm honestly not super hard on the 3 hours battery life because honestly, the 3DS, new 3DS XL is 7 hour stops. The older version was 5 hours.
Yep.
So, and that was using two screens, of course. So, but I
Yep.
don't know how much the added uh, power would make it.
Hmm.
And of course, I'm actually a little afraid of how much it'll cost.
Yeah. That is pretty scary too, but
Here's the
I'm
thing.
hoping they keep it around the price that I mentioned.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's gonna be $250.
How much are you thinking? Three?
It's gonna be 300 to $250. It could even be 399.
Oh, dude, if it's that much, that's scary.
Yeah, it's not going to be under $300. I do not think it's gonna be under $300. They're going to sell these at
How,
a
how much was
um,
the Wii U when it came out? Was that 299?
the Wii U was $300,
It
and
was three.
the yeah, and
Okay,
the Pro Edition was $350.
and that's the one I got.
Yeah, I
It's a
say
Pro
Pro.
Edition
Yeah, the
too.
Pro Edition, so-called Pro Edition, but it's basically the deluxe.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm getting it wrong, because I believe I got my Wii U for $250, but I got the deluxe edition. So no, it might have been 200.
I'm gonna Google real quick.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it was $300 for the deluxe, 250 for the basic.
Let's see, Wii U costs when they came out. Because now I'm curious. Now I'm really curious.
Okay, so go ahead. Oh,
So the
uh,
Nintendo Wii U was 359.
okay, so it was 350 then. The deluxe
Mm-hmm.
edition, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, the deluxe edition. The regular one was 299.
Okay, I was right at first then. All right,
Yep.
so yeah, that's the thing. That was expensive, but again, they're gonna sell this at a. They're not gonna sell this at a loss. They're gonna sell it at a profit. They're gonna profit from this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, they're smart when it comes to that. I mean, to be perfectly honest, every console has its chip components. People just don't talk
Mm-hmm.
about it much because Nintendo, it's the easier target to deal with. I mean, that's the whole thing. And then we have another thing about the storage.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the storage is gonna be? I mean, it's gonna be cards, not cartridges. It's gonna be cards.
So what I'm hoping they do, again, these is just obviously speculations, right, that we're making right now, but I think it's gonna come with Nintendo's been known to come up with little to no memory, so it's gonna come with maybe something like 8 GB, hopefully 16 GB, and then it's gonna be expandable with micro SD cards up to hopefully 256 at most. That's what I'm hoping.
I'm sure it's gonna
But
have more than.
again, that's all speculation.
I'm certain they're gonna have a bigger space for that. And I'm kind of glad it's
I'm
micro
hoping
SD,
for
so I don't have to buy
mm,
a USB, USB drive.
a flash drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And
got to be micro SD cards, dude. It has to be.
yeah, well, it's micro SD. That was basically confirmed.
Oh, that was confirmed. I did not know that.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't outright confirmed, but there's literally a slot on the console itself.
Sweet.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good. And of course, another concern, of course, it's more abstract, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly the fear or what games will come to this,
Mm-hmm.
because everyone's raving that it's gonna have AAA titles, AAA games,
Mm-hmm.
games that you're gonna be able to take on the go, and you're gonna be able to enjoy. But what's gonna happen to the smaller titles?
That's true. Good point.
The point of the 3DS was that there were smaller titles and they were cheaper to make and faster to produce.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they had a lot of awesome titles. Like that's why Shin Megami Tensei 4, like it had sprites. They were very basic when you really look at them. They were static. They didn't move at all,
Mm-hmm.
if at all.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what's gonna happen with those games? Are the developers ready to make that jump? Are its Ace Attorney going to be able to be a more full blown, like more fleshed out series? Will it be ready to go
Mm-hmm.
back to one screen for example? Will Professor Layton be able to or I suppose the new Layton game will be able to be played in like that? Will Shin Megami
Mm-hmm.
Tensei 5, if it ever comes, be able to step it up for the Switch? If it does,
Right.
will we ever get a top-down Zelda on that console?
Right.
What if they are delegated to Virtual Console like eShop releases?
Mm-hmm.
That's one big issue that I find problematic.
There are a lot of questions that aren't unanswered right now.
Yes, my hopes are that the Switch focuses on both. It allows use of just the console itself. Like you can just project your game on the TV, which will be neat for those people who want it. I mean, you'll see it'll likely be super pixelated ish because you're enlarging the image. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be games that are gonna be made specifically for the console and specifically for the handheld part.
You think so?
I like to think that. I like to think that the dock is not just useless.
I hope not. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope the dock has something in it that allows you to play certain games like at its full capacity of the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And of course there's games that like function alone on the device itself on the Switch handheld,
Right.
which is my higher hopes.
Mm-hmm.
What do I really want out the Switch, and I would be super happy, man. I'd be the happiest person ever. And of course, a unified account.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I agree,
Now,
100%.
I'm gonna be personally speaking, I don't mind this as much as most people do, but that would be neat. I mean, I don't even use the cloud on the PS4,
Mm-hmm.
and I have PS Plus now.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't even use it. So I mean, it's absolutely fine for me. Cause I mean, I lost my data a few times. Whatever, I got over
Mm-hmm.
it, and I buy physical versions of games, so I don't lose that data either. At
Mm-hmm.
most, I lose my virtual games, but that's honestly not as bad. So again, not a problem for me, but for everyone else,
Mm-hmm.
that would be a huge issue. And to a smaller degree, there's of course the trophies, the achievements. I don't know what Nintendo would call it. They probably come up with something interesting to say.
Yeah. I mean, they're already dipping into it with what do you call those medals that you're getting right now on their website?
Well, it's not the same.
It is not the same. I'm just saying that they're starting to try to dip into
Yeah,
it.
they need to give you like super neat graphic that comes out whenever you get a make an achievement kind of thing. Like
Right.
it need like in the Xbox. In the Xbox, like you hear the sound, ding, and just in the same Xbox symbol comes out and it pops out with the achievement.
Mm-hmm.
That's always neat for me. I
Mm-hmm.
actually like the Xbox achievements better than the trophies because the
Mm-hmm.
trophies like make the noise. The noise is super satisfying as well. By the way,
It is.
both
It so is.
the both noises are satisfying as hell. I'm pretty sure you heard the Xbox achievement noise, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's super neat. And the trophy like tring, like makes this really echoing noise, but the trophy
Mm-hmm.
just appears. I don't know the PS4. I never really noticed, but I think it just pops in from the side, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, because on the PS3, just basically into
That's
existence.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, you got a trophy. Oh, it's gone.
The end.
Yeah, but no, it appears on the side, and it takes a photo, and it reminds you when you got it, which is
Mm-hmm.
super neat. I like that. But I hope the Switch has something like that, but like some fancy thing. Like I really wanted to fancy it up a bit. Like a whole graphic would appear on the bottom of the screen.
Something. Yeah,
Yeah,
something.
something to make it look more appealing. So a lot of people are like, oh, what's that? Oh, that's when you get what would you call? Okay, so what would you call it? It's not achievement and not trophies. What would you call it?
Mm, what would we call it? Not achievement. Don't. I would say something super, but like coins, but that would be lame.
Yeah, that's too basic.
Yeah, that's but I don't know. Um, what else can we call it? I think
Mm,
that's a good question.
mm. I'm trying to think maybe something more related, but I don't know if they will really have that as a system seller, like as part of the system itself. Sounds way
Hmm.
too sounds way too basic. Like, well, no, it doesn't sound basic. It sounds way too, purpose for one franchise. So I don't think they would do that.
Yeah.
So, man, what would be a good system? Like Ubisoft has their own system as well, the Ubi points, I believe.
Oh yeah, yeah, they do. I forgot about that. I remember I would get that when I was playing. What was it, Assassin's Creed?
Okay, how about this? How about stars?
There. Oh, dude, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so it will be a lot like the trophies and the achievements. If we would have like the gold stars, the silver stars, maybe we can even have a difference. Like we could even add sunshines, depending on what achievement. Like golden star is when you complete a game, stuff like that.
Hmm.
And you get this many. It'll probably be worth like in singular points. Maybe they'll add it so they could be worth like more than 1 point. Maybe
Hmm.
the bronze stars are worth 10 points. Silver stars,
Hmm.
like difference. You'll be like
Yeah.
trophies and achievements,
Yep.
and they were this many points, and they add to your because they already said they would add to your value in your Nintendo account.
Hmm.
Yeah, they already said that, didn't they? They wanted
Yeah,
to
they did.
they wanted to use the gains on the upcoming Switch, so you would be able to do things with it.
Hmm.
Specific, and you could get free stuff. Hopefully, this free stuff gets better as it goes on. It's
I
not,
want
it's,
my Nintendo swag again.
yeah, because it's not impressing me so far,
Hmm.
right? I'm pretty sure you're the same.
Just keep, yeah, just keep it up. They're doing good so far.
Are they? I don't really like the Nintendo uh, website, like my Nintendo.
Oh no, no, no. I mean, like in terms of the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I say they are. They're also marketing to what seems to be okay. So this is the thing I see people say. Oh, look, they're focusing on adults now. No, I want to say this now and kind of be that guy says. No, they're not gonna. No, they don't. No, 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 no. Here's the thing. They want to focus. This is the reason why this was a trailer on YouTube. They want to focus on the adults, on the older people who watch it, who are focused, who wake up at 7 in the morning, excited, waiting for the trailer to come on YouTube, refreshing the page over and over, just waiting for it to happen.
I know I was one of them.
You weren't because you went to work.
I was at work and I was refreshing.
all right, so I guess we can finish it up by having some experiences before the trailer came out. So I'm gonna tell you this, and it's funny enough because it's happened to other people. So I figured
What's that?
it would be funny to share our experiences. So when you were sleeping, did you have any dreams?
No, I didn't actually. No,
So
I slept normally.
I didn't. Constantly through the night, my head kept showing me dreams of what I kept thinking. Oh man, I'm finally watching the Switch video, and it kept going for numerous things. Another one of them was just they're gonna re-release the Wii U again.
Oh my God.
I mean, that wasn't I wouldn't say that was a bad dream. The bad dream came out when I was like, all right, so we're going to be focusing on VR. And I was like, no,
Oh, that's not a dream anymore. It became a nightmare at that
that was
point.
my nightmare because
Yeah.
I didn't want Nintendo to do anything with VR yet. And I
No,
woke
no.
up and I couldn't go back to bed. And I was like, no, I can't do this anymore.
You woke up in a cold
Yeah,
sweat, just.
yeah. I was like, I look at my clock. Oh, it's still 7 o'clock. It's not happening yet. And I stayed awake and I just kind of wander around, kind of waiting for the time. And when it was 5 minutes, the time became like I feel like the time became to stand still as I waited for the release.
Oh gosh,
I
that's
watched a YouTube
hilarious.
channel. Like I opened a YouTube channel. There was this one guy just screaming super loudly, whatever. He was recording himself watching the thing, and I just watched it. And I got annoyed. I got out of it. Okay, this guy's annoying me. Bye. A lot of people did it, by the way. A lot of people recorded themselves doing a live reaction. There were a few streams of
Oh, did
it.
they?
Yeah. So I mean, that was the thing. That was me. That was my thing. As before I realized of the Nintendo Switch, and I actually screamed out loud when it finally came out. Like, ah, Nintendo Switch, what's this? Ah, Click.
Yo, finally.
Yeah. I figure it's kind of the same for you, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was just sitting there I think I texted because I was like, wait, where is it going to be? I didn't even think about this. Where's the video gonna show?
I told you
And you
YouTube.
told me, yeah, you told me YouTube, and now then I jumped to YouTube real quick. I was like I think 1 minute before the show started too, or before the trailer was released. And I was just refresh, 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 refresh.
And there you
There it
saw it.
is. And I had to step away. I was like, I told my supervisor, I'll be right back, and I just didn't come back for like 5 minutes or however long the video was, plus an
Yeah.
extra couple of minutes to absorb everything.
Oh, wait, you actually did that?
Oh, I did that. Oh,
Oh,
yes, I did.
jeez. Did he ask what you were doing?
Nope.
What, you thought you were going to the bathroom or something?
Nope. Nope. I just told him I'll be right back, and I walked away.
Oh, jeez. Hopefully he didn't find out.
Nah. And if he did, he wouldn't get mad.
Oh, okay. I mean, do a lot of people game in your job at your job?
Nah, there's quite a few people, yeah. Not that many, but there is quite a few. Obviously, we remember we had that Mortal Kombat tournament, which, by the way, it never got completed thanks to the iPhone 7 and Note 7 fiasco. So we never even got to it. So I should probably bring that up because I want to win that tournament. I got pretty far.
Okay, so to be completely okay, so to kind of end like I just say this so we can end the topic. All right, so what can I say? We're excited about the Nintendo Switch,
Mhm.
but I have not gotten it wrong yet. I'm not going to start now. I'm gonna call it Switch over and over, so I don't say the NX.
Mhm.
So I guess that's it for that topic, huh?
Yep.
And we're both excited, and we're gonna buy day one. Hopefully, it's not too expensive to buy.
Oh God, I hope not.
Okay, imagine if it's around like uh, $400.
Oh Jesus Christ, that
But
would kill me.
but yes, that is it for the topic. So Eric, tell me, what are you gonna be doing?
I'm going to Disneyland. No, really, I am.
Oh yeah,
Yes. So yeah, I'm really going. I'm on vacation next week. We're probably going to record a topic. I don't know when, but we'll record another topic just so we can go ahead and add it to. That way, there's no blank episode next week. But we'll do
uh,
something.
I mean maybe
But
that, or we'll do a sol. Or I'll just do a solo cast. I don't mind.
something
Yeah,
we haven't
something.
figured it out yet.
Yeah, something will happen regardless.
Yeah. So that's really what I'm doing, dude. It's vacation time for me and the wifey.
Okay, that's good. That's good. On my end, I mean, I'm going back to Xenoblade Chronicles X after my long hiatus with the game,
Hmm.
and I'm finally gonna finish it. I'm not that close to finishing it, but it's starting to get a bit of a grind, to become a bit of a
Hmm.
grind. So
Hmm.
that's why I stop and start playing Batman, and then start playing that. I start playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and I stopped playing that, and I didn't really play much because I was kind of stuck between getting, oh man, what do I do? I haven't played video games.
Right.
It was a weird facet of my life. Anyway, I guess that's really it for the podcast.
And the other thing I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go. I want to go play some Pokemon Go right now because the update actually for the Halloween thing just went live right now. So it
Oh,
looks
sick.
like, yeah, it came out earlier. It was supposed to come out tomorrow, the 26th, but it just came out right now.
Oh, well, I'm gonna do the pot. I'm gonna do Overwatch. That's what I'm doing right now. Hopefully my internet's not. Hopefully Blizzard got the
Oh,
shit together. Hopefully Sony got the shit together.
I'll probably get on here with you in just a few moments, but I'll probably go eat first and then I'll come back.
Sweet. But for now, we will be gone for now, and we or maybe I will see you next week here on the Solocast. Maybe it'll be both of us. Well, it'll be me alone giving the news, and it'll be a recorder of me and Eric talking about whatever topic we came up. If we come up with a
Hmm.
topic. By the
Hmm.
way, I'm gonna out ourselves right now. Thinking of topics, it's hard.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It's
hard.
pretty damn hard.
Yeah, but no worries about that now. We're gonna go. We will see you guys next time.
All right, was it? Oh wait, where can they find us?
Oh shit! All right, they can find us on Twitter. Yeah, you can find me on Monado Jones, MONADOJOHNS. Twitter, Monado Jones. I had a picture of a shark who's very kawaii. You'll know what
It's a Pokestop.
you'll shh. You'll look at the picture. You'll see what I mean. How are you, Eric?
They can find me at Ericyo Ninbits, ERICYONINBITS. And I've been talking to a lot of other people now. Not a lot. I should have said that. A few people.
I have two. So
I have a few now.
we're getting
Yeah,
there. We're getting there. But I mean,
we're getting. Yeah,
yeah. That being said, we'll see you guys next time.
we'll see you guys next time.